Is that your stick? Can I say hi to the camera? Oh, I know. Go get your stick. Get your stick. Oh, what a nice stick you got. Is that a good stick? Is that a good stick? Oh, no. You tug too hard to play, I'll get splinters. So I'm at my place today. Thought maybe I'd give you guys a little walk around of some things. Everybody seems to be asking me about my pink Chevy. She's here. It's not insured. Haven't driven it actually in a couple years really. It needs some front end work. I broke a bunch of stuff like the first year I had it, and I got some dents in it. I'll show you guys. Stunt here and here and here are from, I used to have this old roommate when I lived out in Falkland, and he was making the lean-to side of my shop into a little bike bay for himself, and he had bought like a one-piece garage door, and he had leaned it up against the shop, and my truck was parked behind the shop, and when the wind came through it like blew it over and it dented it there, and then it also dented it, well, not dented, it just took the paint off there and there. So yeah, and there's a few rock chips that are starting. My big plan is I'm gonna strip this all down and repaint it, just because there's also a lot more like small dents here and there. And then another thing I want to fix is I was gonna put on wheel well chrome, and I decided against it, so I have all those holes there that I would like to weld up. And then a couple weeks ago, my friend, or my mom's friend, idiot, he was trying to move my truck for I don't even know what reason, and so he put a battery in it, but when he went to go close the hood, instead of pushing it back and in, or like back and down like you're supposed to do, he just like grabbed the top of it and reefed down on it, so now it's buckled there. I fixed it a little bit, but yeah, it's buckled through this body line and this body line, and the one up there just on the driver's side, which sucks. All this is mostly just dirt. Oh, there's so many spiders coming out of this thing. Anyways, tube grill. It still does, like, it runs really good. Jordan actually a couple weeks ago adjusted the timing on the truck, but this side looks not too bad. Oh, it is buckled. It's buckled on this side too. Anyways, don't touch other people's when you're at their property without permission is a good rule of thumb. But anyways, it's really dirty. Other than that, this side looks pretty good. The other side, however, has a lot of damage. Well, not a lot of damage. I just have been lazy and haven't gotten around to it, but it needs ball joints and tie rod ends. And then I never did my big plan with this is I was gonna go do a crossover steering conversion kit and never got around to it. So I never did put my like drop steering arm in. So I have to put the drop steering arm in, ball joints, tie rod ends, and then it just needs a paint, and then it's back on the road. But it runs really good. It doesn't drive really straight. Oh, and I gotta fix, there's something wrong with the brakes. One of the brakes has like an air bubble or something in it, so it doesn't really brake that evenly. Right, Mike? Whoa. Oh, you got your stick. Is that a good stick? I knew it was. We searched for like 10 minutes for that stick. Whoa. Scratched me with it. Anyways, I got a load of junk here. My mom, this was like for free on the side of the road, and my mom just like drugged this here, and now I have to drag it to the dump because it's like, see that axle under there, how bent it is? Anyways, that's my cousin's, that's not mine. This is my little Mceown shop, although I'm basically going to be emptying it out for my new shop in Barrier. So I got my like air compressor and all my other tools in there, so I still got to move basically an entire Mceown full of tools to my new shop, but that's all right. It's a work in progress. This is my other love. It's a 89 Chevy single cab long box Wrangler edition. It's got a 350 in it. This is going to be my next project. I'm actually really excited about this one. I don't know if I'm gonna start on this or fix my pink Chevy first, but we'll see. Pink Chevy's kind of also, the reason I haven't been like putting a lot of work into it is because like every time I take it out it gets like a new chip or whatever, and it's just like kind of too nice for that. So once I repaint it, it's just gonna be pavement princess, and you know, just gonna finish it up. But this is gonna be my next bush truck, and so my idea with this is I'm gonna flat deck it because the box, although it looks like it's in good condition, all underneath, all the supports are rotted out, which isn't a big deal. I can just make some new ones and put them in. They actually sell replacement ones, but I've never built a flat deck before, and I'm not the biggest fan of flat decks, but you know, if it's for your bush truck, you know, the flat deck could be nice, and it gives you a little bit more, you can see your back tire a little bit more in the rear view, and I mean, whatever. So I'm gonna make this, I want to exoskeleton the whole thing, and I'm gonna make side panels that are removable, and then I'm gonna do front and rear tube bumpers, and I want to put a platform above the roof to like hold a bunch of stuff, and then yeah, flat deck it. The transmission, Liv's boyfriend Jared just rebuilt the transmission for me. We haven't got a chance to pull it out yet, but they get married on September 7th, so we're gonna do it after the wedding. So we just haven't had time, but anyways, I love this truck. I drove it for a year before the transmission went in it, but I know all the weeds are growing up over it, but I love this truck. The first vehicle I ever bought for myself was a single cab long box 1992 Chevy, and I know nobody really likes 90 Chevys, they're not really cool, but I love them. So if you have any that you want to get rid of, let me know. I can't remember who put this sticker on here, but it matches. And then I'm hoping to go for a teal green, and yeah, it needs cab corners and stuff. The box is rusted out on this side, but and there's no air in the tires, but it needs new rims and tires anyways. But yeah, the frame's only got one cross support that's rusted, but the side rails of the frame are okay, so I just gotta fix that too. But anyways, yeah, that's gonna be flat deck. I got big plans for that. But this is my sea can. Hopefully there's no mice that come flying out of here. Ooh. Oh, somebody's been in here making a mess. That wasn't me. Yeah, that looks like a mouse is in there. Okay. Anyways, this is my compressor that I gotta move. This was my dad's. He gave it to me when I started my first shop out in Falkland. However, that was a flop. That's okay. Round 2. This time I know what I'm doing. Hopefully, maybe. But the other thing I had to look at is what's did somebody cut the anyways, this was a working compressor. No, I see. Is it wired up through the wall? That looks like somebody cut the plug off of this and fed it. I don't know. Anyways, I've had some sketchy people living in my house for the last little bit, so hence all the mess. But anyways, it's like a full face SATA. This is the original SATA air helmet. My dad bought this when SATA first came out with them, like way back when. I wonder if it has a year on it, because he wanted to paint in Germany. It's actually still really nice, but anyways, brand new, never been used. Runs off of the air compressor. But anyways, yeah, I gotta get this thing out. Obviously I'm gonna need to do something about this, but it's really disappointing. I really wish people wouldn't touch my anyways. But yeah, and then back through there is all my dad's old like diving equipment and stuff. Oh, I didn't realize this was a metal workbench. I should take that out. And a drill press. Anyways, half of this stuff is going to my new shop. My dad had given all this stuff to me before he had passed, but anyways, I'm excited. It's pretty cool being able to use all your dad's old stuff. It's gonna be like he's kind of here on this new shop adventure with me. But anyways, and then this is junk that has collected over the years. My old horse trailer. I bought this property for the remainder of what was left on the mortgage. I got it for super cheap after my dad had passed, so it's just me, my mom, and my brother that live here. But Anyways, these are our dog kennels. They're also messy. This property got really neglected when my dad got sick, and so we've been trying to clean it up and whatever, but it's been a lot, and there's a lot of junk here, so still throwing lots of stuff out. These are the dog kennels. They're like, they actually have like cords up there and these like metal checkered plate things. They're like drawbridge doors, and normally I have a cord that runs up to the top of the house so you can open and close them to let the dogs in and out, but anyways, we haven't been putting dogs in here because they're full of other junk that I took out of the house. I gotta have a big garage sale. I need more hands. Anyways. And then over here is our campsite. This used to be a camp trailer we had for like 20 years. And then one day it spontaneously combusted just at the end of winter. And anyways, yeah, so we've turned it into like a makeshift flat deck. I gotta put new plywood down, but anyways, my little brother's got the tires at Cal Tire, trying to get some new ones. But yeah, you see how out the wheel wells are from the fire. And then if you want to see the remainder of the trailer, one of my mom's friends decided that they were going to just like stack all this up here. Anyways, I need a metal scrap remover guy because I got a bunch of junk metal on the property. So this is what's left of my trailer. Man, there's a lot of spiders on my property today. Like literally overnight. Don't. Ugh. Anyways. Sierra! Monkey butt! Good girl! You're a good girl! Good girl! So my firewood for this year. Well, most of it anyway. And yeah, I haven't been here to weed in a while, but you guys have seen my old fireplace. Property needs a lot of work, but that's alright. Just picking one thing off at a time. The inside's really rough too. Well, not like horrible, but it needs all new flooring. Definitely needs new paint and cabinetry. That's okay. Work in progress, work in progress. Yeah, it needs a new roof. Needs new flooring. The basement's just like, I gutted the whole basement because it was just like not good. So it's just like basically studs and cement. And then yeah, upstairs needs new paint, new flooring, and new kitchen, everything basically, because it's all outdated except for the fridge. But anyways, you guys will get, I'm gonna get it like some stuff cleaned up before the end of the year. My two friends that help me out the most are getting married, so we've like haven't been working on my property very much, and they're buying a home, so we're gonna have to do some work parties is what we call it, and we'll like get a huge group of our friends together once a year and generally clean up my parents' property because anyways, I have the best friends in the entire world, but so I need to do that again, and we're probably gonna have to throw a second one for Liv's new place too, do a cleanup party or move-in party. Yeah, there's lots of other cool junk here that I got to go through. I need to do next spring. I'm gonna get everything sorted, and next spring I want to do a ginormous garage sale because there is so much stuff here. But what happened to your stick? Did you lose it? But anyways, that's basically the tour. I'm not gonna show you guys the inside because, well, it's not very clean right now. Well, unless, did my brother clean up after himself? No. Anyways, yeah, that's about it. It's my property. Habitat for Humanity built this deck and staircase for us before my dad had passed and my dad could move around. However, this used to all be straight. It's like sinking and whatever. It's not very disabled friendly anymore. It did not hold up well, and this was only built like 2 years ago. But anyways, lots of new stuff. And this is the car I'm driving. This is my friend Liv's rally car. My car got stolen like 3 or 4 weeks ago now, and it's still stuck in Hinton, Alberta at an impound yard, but I don't have the finances to go get it, or a way to go get it, because I don't think this car is gonna make it all the way to Hinton, Alberta, which is like 7 hours from here. And so I'm carless right now, and my car's stuck in an impound lot, racking up fees. The guy who stole it ended up getting, his court date is actually on September 4th, but for grand theft auto, multiple, because when they found my car, they found other stolen cars too. And I just happened to know like whereabouts my car might be or whatever. And so anyways, yeah, they arrested him, and there was like illegal guns in the car and drugs and whatever else. So I don't even know what shape my car is in, actually. The impound place said that there was damage, but the cops said that there was no damage. So I don't know. I haven't been down there to see it. There was like $150 worth of groceries in the trunk, so I have no idea if those are even still in there, because the people who stole it had it for like a week. So I mean, there might even be rotten garbage or groceries in the backseat of my car. I have no idea. Anyways, I gotta figure out how I'm gonna get it. For right now, I'm stuck with Liv's little rally car. So yeah, so basically the tour. I got big plans for this property. It's just under an acre lot, straight on the forestry road. Behind me, I think Barrett's owns, I don't know how many acres it is. I feel like it's like 80 acres behind my house, and then after that it's all crown land, but there's really good sledding up the hill and stuff like that. So yeah, pretty stoked though. And I want to renovate the basement too and make a suite down there, so I can have a renter, cheap rent, and everything, like all the, when I do the basement too, because it's ground level, I'm going to renovate it so it's all disabled friendly. So disability, everything in there is how I'm going to do it. And I want to do tile on the whole thing, so you can literally just like spray it out. And because there's drainage holes in the basement as well, so big drains in the floor. I gotta work on cleaning up the property before anything, I think. So yeah, that's about it.